We're starting this one in the car. We're on another Halloween adventure, and this time we are after dark in Driffield.
Oh my gosh, it took so long to get here, and we're late.
Yeah, we're late. We got gifted our tickets, so thanks to After Dark again for inviting us along.
Thank you.
Our tickets were, you get windows, and they're 6:30. We've got it 23 minutes past 7. We're talking to you now. It's taken us like 3.5 hours to do 90 miles, something like that, give or take a bit. So yeah, I've had a bit of a nightmare drive, but we're not going to let it put us off, because actually this place is a lot bigger than we thought it was going to be. There's loads of cars in the car park.
Yeah.
Weather's terrible, which is mostly why it's taken us a while to get up here.
Because a lot of it's back roads.
Yeah, it's all good old Yorkshire countryside with rain and whatever, which is why I've got this crazy thing on my face, because there's a light. Alright, anyway, so we're going to go check it out. Yeah?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
She's good to go, really.
Sorry, I'm just trying to, I've got so much to do.
It's muddy. Oh, look at you, smarty pants with an umbrella. I might in a second. Oh, so we're here, it's in, I believe all the attractions are inside. But there's not a lot of cover elsewhere. So we're in the very red looking dry building. This is where they check your tickets and things. So it's not all totally outside. So as with most of the other attractions we've been to, you get a little card. And again, tick off. So one maze each time. There's 3 attractions here. It's going to focus, and a reptile house, which is going to be cool. So,
need to bear that in mind.
And you take some breaks. So halfway. Okay, so they do stagger them now. I'll take a picture of that. First up brings you out into this bar. So there's a proper bar down the end. The nuns are in here for you, babes, waiting. And then we come out the other side of the bar.
There's a VIP bar.
Okay. If you have a VIP pass, you have a VIP bar, which is a safe zone. Don't know what this is. Oh, it's the reptile house. Cool. Do you want to do a maze and we'll check that out later?
Yeah.
Yeah? There are a lot of food wagons knocking around. Seems to be like burgers, cakes, coffee, donuts. There's some big queues. So yeah, there are 3 attractions. Outpost 42, I think it's called, the convent, and what was the last one? The old stinker. There's some noises coming from these tents. Yeah, it doesn't have a queue, is a little bit off, but it looks smaller than the others in fairness. So this is Old Stinker. Yo yo. So we've just done the Old Stinker, which is about a beast that's roaming the east of Yorkshire. Essentially, well, I don't want to give too much away, but this event's only on tonight and tomorrow. So basically, it's about a werewolf.
Yeah.
Some people changing in there, some scenes. Like, it was all right. It was all right. There didn't seem to be many actors in there. It's quite a long maze.
It's quite sparse for theming as well.
So it's kind of like Dr. Fry's, the fact it's fences and marquees, and then there's like barriers, they're covered so you can't see them. But yeah, there was like there's some stuff that was just like boxes of tyres and oil barrels and stuff, and it sort of fits the story, but it wasn't like.
And some of the actors seemed a bit lacking.
Yeah, that's true. That is true,
yeah.
actually. There was probably about 7 or 8 in there, maybe.
Which is a shame.
And a couple of setting stories, and a couple seemed to be doing some stuff, but like there wasn't a lot of scares in there, I think. That's fair.
Yeah.
The audio sounds great when you're outside. I was really looking forward to it.
The audio is good.
I say I'm quite anticipated for it, but it just didn't quite come into fruition, shall we say?
Yeah.
What do you reckon for scores?
Sorry, it's going to be 1.5. I've got to be honest.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go 2.5. I think. Let's go 2.5. It was all right. There's some scares. There's some reasonable bits. But I think it's the weakest maze we've done so far in terms of theming and acting and stuff like that, I think.
Yeah.
Did you wee? Or is that like a non?
1.5. I had a jump scare at the beginning.
Oh, okay. Oh, you did, yeah, because we were at the front. Yeah, I remember. So yeah, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't terrible. It was a little disappointing, is probably how I felt.
Oh dear, I was really looking forward to that. It's a shame.
Yeah. So yeah, it's 3 attractions. That one, there's the outpost and the convent. We queued about 20 minutes for that. It looked like it's quite a big queue, but actually it moves quite well.
There is a lot of people here, so I would recommend coming early.
Yeah, with only being 2 nights, I guess there's a lot of people who want to come, so you've got to come tonight or tomorrow. So that means that they're 2 busy nights instead of 3 or 4. They might be a bit quieter. So. Cool, let's go see what we do next. So I'm going to see if we can get the convent before they have their little 20-minute break. Alright, so we're just out of the convent. Might come this way. That was a lot better than the other one.
A lot better, yeah.
There's a few more skates in there. I felt like it was themed a little bit better as well. All the lighting and the stuff was just a little bit better. Like there's a bit more smoke and a bit more light.
Yeah.
That was alright. Cool.
Yeah, it was alright.
I don't know what to say. It's supposed to be a convent. I said they tried a bit more. Again, it's all very.
Theming was a lot better than that.
We were just chatting to some other people. And this is like the first year they do After Dark, so it is very, very rough around the edges, and you can kind of tell that. But I could forgive it a little bit more than it was the first time.
Yeah. I mean, that one was so much better. It was like 10 times better than that.
So some good skates in there, and I think there still could have been a few more people in there, but actually there was enough. We got a couple of skates like that. That last one at the end was cool. I didn't quite get like at the end. You come out into this smoky room like through this black tunnel, but then like there's a security guard stood in there. There's nothing there. Like,
and he was like that way out.
Yeah, you couldn't.
That kind of ruined the ending a bit.
Yeah, you couldn't really see the end because it's a black curtain over the dark tunnel, but they might as well have the door propped open.
Yeah.
Cool. Should we go to the last one?
Ratings.
Oh, ratings. 3, because it was better than the last one.
Yeah, I give it a 3.
Yeah.
Wee scale, that was definitely probably 2.5.
2.5. I was going to say that one got you at the end. That one got you. So that was Outpost 42.
Yep.
I don't know. That one was. It was like the first one for me. There's loads and loads of white fences. You're just walking through like it's a zombie maze. I don't know. The strobe effect was quite cool. The smoke was quite cool. But like, there's just one many actors again. Or like you couldn't see them because there's that much smoke when you actually see them.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a little bit of a chainsaw surprise at the end, which was alright. I don't get why a guy in a gas mask with a chainsaw makes sense in a zombie maze. He didn't seem to come across as like a rescuer or something. Or I don't know. What do you think?
I agree with everything you said, basically.
Yeah, it was alright.
A little disappointed again, I'd say. Rating wise, I think. What did I rate the first one? 1.5. It was a bit better than the first one. I'd say a 2.
Yeah, I think I'd go 2. No, I'd do 2.5. It wasn't terrible. It's alright.
Wee-wees. Not a 0. I'm sorry, I didn't have a wee-wees at all in there.
No, I was going to say, I need to clean this. I don't think we got many jumps there. So we were in the middle of the group, we were in the front of all the rest of the fairness. The convent one is the one here that was.
Oh man, sweet.
There is a reptile house. We're going to have a quick mooch before we go. This is photo art. Cool. So you can have a photo of the snake for £2. Okay. Oh, let's go back to the car. It's bloody freezing. Oh. I think we survived the walk to the car.
Oh my god, look, it's so
I know, I've just took my hoodie off and like my left arm is soaked because the right one's dry because it's been holding the umbrella.
Oh my god, it's so wet. I got wet feet.
So, I don't really know what to say to sum that up. I think we're going to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Like, I say, being the first time that the event ran gives it a bit of a different spin. When we came in that first maze, I think we were gobsmacked because it was terrible.
It was done in such a way that I thought a school production could have put that together, basically.
Like, a lot of mazes have something going for them, like a story, a theme, or the actors. Usually, one of those 3 things makes or breaks it.
Yeah.
And it didn't really have any.
No.
There's a bit of story, like there's some werewolves, but there's one werewolf that was at the end. The theming was like some pallets and some paper boxes from The Office or something, whatever you were laughing about a minute ago. And like the actors were alright, but it seemed like they were already bored and like
didn't want to do it.
Yeah. I think as an event, it's a bit weird because they give the actors a break, which they've kind of got to do because they run for 5 hours, and if you have staff working 5 hours, you have to give them a break.
But But I'm surprised they don't have enough to swap out.
They'd be better off getting a couple extras to swap them out, or just run 7 till 11 and kind of knock the brakes on the head, because closing the maze for 20 minutes was a nightmare tonight for us.
Oh yeah.
We got there 7:30. It's 10 o'clock. We've been 2.5 hours to do 3 mazes,
which is a long
waiting in two of them. We've been waiting in 2 of the queues,
especially when the mazes are probably 5 minutes max.
Yeah, they're not by any means like 10-minute long, 15-minute long epic mazes like the village. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. I'm a little bit gobsmacked. It was all right. The weather doesn't help because the weather's terrible and we're soaked and we're cold.
Yeah, but the thing is, we're not the type of people. We will be honest. We do this stuff a lot. I think they've tried, but I think they've took on more than they can chew. I think this is a bit out of their league, and I think they need a bit more support in theming stories and recruiting actors, maybe. And I don't mean that in any way disrespectful. I just think that it's for what people are paying and what we've heard tonight of people, how they feel. It's not good. Yeah, people aren't impressed, and I think we're better off doing 1 or 2 mazes and doing them well. They've jumped straight in, like if this is the first time it's happened, you're already selling a VIP ticket for a tenner. Like, really? You haven't done anything yet. You shouldn't be selling VIP things until you Extreme Scream. I think, where did we go? Is it Hallow Scream have only just started doing it this year? Or Dr. Frights? Dr. Frights have only started doing it this year. And they've done 10 years.
So you've kind of got to have a demand before you can sell a VIP thing. And the management of that was a bit off as well, because they literally entered the VIP queue before the normal one, rather than being like one group from normal, one group from VIP, and it's faster because you wait for 5 minutes, not for an hour.
And I feel bad because on Facebook already the negativity has been rolling in, and it's going to put a downer on it. So I guess people are going to have to come and make a decision for themselves. It does only run 2 nights. Whether or not they'll do one next year, who knows? Yeah,
it probably depends how it works out. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I say if they take it on feedback, they won't do it again. If they've made some money, they might do. And I think if they tried, they probably could, because they've got the makings there. You don't just pick something that's like, I'm bored. That
nun one was
horror maze. That was the best one.
That was passable. That was by a long way. That is kind of. If all three had been to that level, I'd have come away probably with a slightly different opinion. To what I have now.
Yeah, for sure. I say the first one, the old stinker, seemed to be lacking almost everything. That one had a reasonable story, but there's lots of smoke machines, there's a lot of lights. We've got some good scares.
There was theming.
It was the most themed by a long way, with rooms with like a fountain and the Exorcist bed scene, and there's some scenic rooms in there. And then the last one, the Outpost 42, was basically just walking around some white walls with some bloodstains on, with a couple of zombies in, and then a guy with a chainsaw at the end. I think like there was not a lot to it. Like, all right, zombie mazes don't need story, but if you look at Hillbilly Joe's, if you put one in there, actually it makes it brilliant. It makes it one of the best mazes this year. So. And story costs you nothing. If you're going to put it in a tent and you're going to put some stuff there, then theme it. My other slight gripe is the safety speeches. They take you into the tent to give you the safety speeches. You can't hear what they're saying. That might be because the weather's terrible.
And you don't have to do them safety speeches if they're printed on the back of the cards. So that could take away the fact they could scrap that altogether, because a lot of the events they'll either do one safety brief at the beginning,
entrance, don't they? They don't have the signs at Extreme Screen.
If they're on the back of the card, they legally don't have to do that. So if you can get away with not doing it, don't do it, because it just adds another to the situation.
Well, the 2 staff that are on the door then could be one in a maze and one on the door. And that would have paid dividends today. So.
But we are thankful that we were invited, and we are thankful for the free tickets.
Of course. It's nice to come and check it out. The fact it's the first year, I don't mind being a bit rough around the edges. I feel they'd be better off doing 2 mazes and doing them really well. That's my gripe, I think.
I think if they do this again next year, take on board all the feedback, and go from there, really.
Yeah, the fact that there was a lot of people here today. This car park was absolutely filled.
Yeah.
So clearly there's a call for it. So if people are interested, people come around. I think they're going to struggle because while we're in the queues talking to a few people, everyone's been to Hallow Scream and comparing it to that, and that's
I
think that's our highest rated event of the year that we've done. And
that's over Universal.
Yeah, when you compare that, you're not going to get eggs for eggs, but their expectations are going to be well up here. They want
top scares, top notch, top entertainment.
Yeah.
And
disappointment was real.
Well, for example, I thought we were going to go and see reptiles in a reptile house. No, you have to go in and pay £2 to have a picture with a snake.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's not a reptile house. That's not a thing that you pay entry for. That's not a attraction. That's a sideshow thing that's cool. Like it's like having a waltzers or a carousel or something, isn't it?
Yeah, that shouldn't have been included as part of what the offerings are, because it confused them people in front of us thought it was an extra attraction, didn't they?
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's just you can go in there and pay £2 and have a picture of a snake. Like, yeah. So just things like that. What can we say, really?
Yeah, we'll see.
We're always going to be honest, and we're not going to sugarcoat things. A spoon's a spoon. It's what it is.
At the end of the day, everyone learns from the mistakes, and you've got to try in the first place to improve it the next time. So I think that's how it works.
And especially with this location, this could be something special.
Yeah, they've got loads of space. If they've got some money, they've got some stuff in. Actually, the real win for tonight would just be some marquees in the queues. Just get some dry queues.
Yeah.
Like, actually, that would have stopped a lot of the moaning in the first place, and the floor wouldn't be muddy. And
yeah.
There you go. So, score for the event. We've been doing scores for the event out of 10.
I'm going to have to go with the 4, I'm afraid.
I'm going to go with the 4. I was thinking about going a little bit higher, but I don't know. It's just not there. It's a fledgling event. It's a fledgling event. We're cold, we're wet. It was alright, so I think a 4 is reasonable.
It is reasonable.
4 is reasonable. Don't necessarily be put off by it. I'd be intrigued to see what they do next year.
Yeah.
So by the time you watch this, you've probably missed it because it is only tonight.
It's only 2 nights. But yeah, I'm intrigued to know if anyone else went and their thoughts on it. Maybe they're completely different to ours. Obviously, we can only comment on our thoughts and feelings towards this. But as people who do this a lot, we've had a lot to compare to.
Yeah.
So.
For sure.
Thank you guys for watching. We're off to the Pleasure Beach next.
Yeah, we're doing Old Market Scare in Nottingham tomorrow. We're doing a bit of daytime Halloween things tomorrow. So it's a one-off maze in Nottingham City Centre we're going to go do.
Taking the kiddie Winkle.
Yeah. She's going to be terrified.
She is.
And then we're going to Blackpool Pleasure Beach on Monday for their Freak Nights.
I can't wait for that.
No,
we went to their press night and it was so exciting.
It just seems like it's going to be great.
I mean, the Passage de Terror, that was the first time we'd done that, and that was amazing. So I cannot wait to incorporate the whole event and that as well.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's going to round us up. We might try and do something. I think that's going to finish off our Halloween, I think. We'll see.
But with it being school holidays, there might be something else.
Yeah, it might do. I was thinking about doing Warwick Castle on Wednesday or Thursday. The weekend after, we're busy with work stuff again, so it kind of rules out that stuff. And we're having our own Halloween party on Friday the 1st of November.
Yeah, we are.
We're busy then. Cool. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
Thanks a lot. Bye.